Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the last topic of matrices, that is application of matrices. The main application of matrices which is there in our syllabus is to solve the system of linear equations. It means suppose we are given two linear equations with two variables, or else three linear equations with three variables. We can solve them. We can find the values of unknown. We can find the values of XYZ using matrices. There are two different methods to solve such type of linear equations. The very first method is inversion method, whereas the second method is reduction method. Now let us talk about the inversion method first. The process to find the system of linear equation using inversion method is really very simple. Now you can see there are three different equations on screen. The very first is a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equals to d1. Second equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equals to d2. And the third equation is a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equals to d3. You can observe that here on screen there are three different equations, three linear equations with three variables x, y and z. Now at first, in the first step, in the beginning, we'll convert these three equations into matrix form. Now the question arises, how to convert these equations, how to convert the given equations into matrix form. We'll convert the system into Ax equals to B form. Now what is Ax equals to B form? Here on screen you can see that Ax is equals to B. So A is a matrix of coefficient of variables, whereas capital X is equals to matrix of variables and capital B is equals to a matrix of constants. So this is how we can convert the equations into Ax equals to B form. Now you can observe that here in the first bracket capital A is equals to A1 B1 C1, A2 B2 C2 and A3 B3 C3. What are these numbers? These are nothing but the coefficients of XYZ in all the three equations. So this matrix, first matrix, is denoted by capital A, which is known as matrix of coefficients. Now afterwards look at this column matrix. You can see there are three variables in all the three equations x, y, z, and all of them we have written in just one matrix. We have taken them as a column matrix, which is equals to, now what are the constant in the equations? d1, d2, d3. So even these three numbers also we'll write as a column matrix only, which is equals to B, that is d1, d2 and d3. This is how we can convert the given system of linear equations into Ax equals to B form. I'll repeat, capital A means matrix of coefficients of variables, capital X is equals to matrix of variables and capital B is equals to matrix of constants. Now after finding A inverse, because let me tell you one thing, once we obtain capital A from the given system, we'll have to find its inverse first. And you know we have three different methods to find the inverse. You can use any one of them to find the inverse of capital A. And once we got the inverse of capital A, let's see what the further procedure is. Now you can see on the screen, after finding A inverse, we'll pre-multiply the matrix equation Ax equals to B by A inverse. See, Ax equals to B is called as matrix equation, and here we are talking about the multiplication, pre-multiplication to this matrix equation. It means that we'll multiply X equals to B by A inverse. You can observe that in the first step A inverse into Ax which is equals to A inverse into B. Here we have pre-multiplied both the side of matrix equation by A inverse. Now see, matrix multiplication is associative. It means that you can observe that in the second step we have enclosed A inverse and A in one bracket, and we have kept capital X outside the bracket, which is equals to, at the right hand side we have just removed this bracket and we have simply written A inverse into B. In the next step you can observe that A inverse and A, the multiplication of these two is nothing but capital A, because we know the matrix and its multiplication and its inverse, their multiplication is always capital I. एक मैट्रिक्स का उसके इन्वर्स के साथ मल्टीप्लिकेशन हमेशा क्या आता है? आइडेंटिटी मैट्रिक्स आता है. देयरफॉर इन द नेक्स्ट स्टेप व्हाट वी हैव रिटन, इंस्टेड ऑफ A इन्वर्स इनटू A we have just written capital I, that is identity matrix, whereas you can observe that the right hand side is remain as it is. Afterwards, in the next step, you can observe that we have simply written capital X, that is matrix of variables, which is equals to A inverse into B. Capital X is equals to A inverse into B, which gives the required solution. It means that if we want to find the values of x, y, z, the formula is very simple, which we have derived here, is capital X is equals to A inverse into B. Now the question arises, what about this x? x और I, इन दोनों का मल्टीप्लिकेशन करने के बाद डायरेक्टली हमने x क्यों लिखा? बिकॉज इफ वी मल्टीप्लाई एनी मैट्रिक्स बाय एन आइडेंटिटी मैट्रिक्स, द मैट्रिक रिमेन्स एज इट इज. दैट इज x को I से मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद this capital X will remain as it is. So therefore we have directly write as x is equals to A inverse into B. This is how, using this formula, we can find the values of unknown variables. Now see, look at this particular example. Solve the equations 2x plus 5y is equals to 1 and 3x plus 2y is equals to 7 by the method of inversion. Here on screen you can observe that we are given two linear equations with two variables. We are asked to solve them. Actually you can observe that we are asked to solve. It means that we are asked to find the values of unknown and values of, or else values of variables. In school we used to address such equation as simultaneous equation. We know that there are different methods to find the solution, but will not use any other method to find the value of variable over here, because we are asked to find the values using method of inversion only. यहाँ पे हमें क्लियरली कहा गया है कि आपको कौन सा मेथड अप्लाई करना है? मेथड ऑफ इन्वर्जन. Because in class 10th we used to solve such type of equation using different method, but that method will not be applicable or acceptable over here, because we are asked to solve the equations using method of inversion. And in the previous slide, or you have seen that, we have seen that this capital X is equals to A inverse is equals to B. We have derived this formula in the previous slide, so we are going to use the same to find the values of x and y. So here at first, from the given equation we'll convert them into matrix form. Here you can see in the first bracket we have written 2, 5, 3, 2. What are 2, 5, 3, 2? They are coefficients of variables in equation 1 as well as equation 2. Look at the equation number 1. 2, 5 are the coefficients of x and y. So first row is 2, 5. What are the coefficient of x, y in the second equation? 3, 2. So therefore we will take second row as 3, 2. How many variables are there? Only 2, x and y. So write them in one column only, that is x, y, which is equals to, now what are the constants? Constants are 1 and 7. Write them as a one column. So this is how we can convert the given equations into Ax equals to B form. Now, after converting the equations into Ax equals to B form, in next step, we'll try to find the inverse of capital A, because we know this first matrix, that is 2, 5, 3, 2 is nothing but capital A, that is matrix of coefficients. Second matrix is matrix of variables, that is denoted by capital X is equals to X and Y. This is the matrix of variables. And the third matrix 1 7 is nothing but capital B, which is matrix of constant. But at first we'll just concentrate on capital A. हम लोग कैपिटल ए के ऊपर ध्यान देंगे because our next aim, next target is to find its inverse. Now the question arises, exactly which method is applicable over here? So answer to this question is you can use or we can use any one of the given three methods. कोई भी एक मेथड जो हमें मालूम है, एलिमेंट्री रो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मेथड, एलिमेंट्री कॉलम ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मेथड और एल्स एडजॉइंट मेथड. यूज एनी वन ऑफ दीज थ्री टू फाइंड ए इनवर्स ओवर हियर. Okay, now in the next step you can observe that here A inverse is derived using adjoint method. What the formula is? 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of A. So A inverse is equals to 1 upon minus 11, because in the previous slide you must have seen we have derived here determinant of A कितना -11. -11 हमें उसका डिटर्मिनेंट मिला है. एडजॉइंट ऑफ ए कितना मिला है? दैट इज 2 -5 2 -5 -3 2. एडजॉइंट ए भी मिला है और डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ए भी हमारे सामने है. वी हैव बोथ द वैल्यूज. नाउ लेट अस यूज बोथ ऑफ देम टू फाइंड ए इनवर्स. हियर we can see that on screen in the first step A inverse is equals to 1 upon -11 into the square bracket 2 -5 -3 2. Now what is the formula to find capital X? Capital X is equals to A inverse into B. So here we can write A inverse into B, that is 1 and 7. Multiplication of these two gives us values of X and Y. After multiplying these three, after multiplying the product of these two matrices by 1 upon 11, we got one matrix whose order is 2 cross 1 and elements are 3 minus 1. Now can you see that these two matrices are equal? Because at left it is capital X, it means that there are two variables X and Y, whereas at right hand side we got a matrix of order 2 cross 1 where elements are 3 and -1, and these two matrices are equal. Now what the definition of equality of matrices says? If two matrices are equal, it means that their corresponding elements are also equal. It means that you can directly say that capital X is equals to 3 and Y is equals to -1. Small x is equals to 3 and y is equals to -1. This is how we got the values of x and y. So this is all about the method of inversion. Now in previous example we discussed about the two equations with two variables. Now see the example on screen. Solve the following equations by the method of inversion. The very first equation is x minus y plus z is equals to 4. The second equation is 2x plus y minus 3z equals to 0. And the third equation is x plus y plus z is equals to 2. Like before, we'll convert the system of linear equations. These three equations with three variables together are called as system of linear equations. So we'll convert this system of linear equations into matrix form, that is Ax equals to B form. Here you can observe that we have just converted the given equations into matrix form. Now what are the variables of x, y, z in the first equation? 1, -1 and 1. You can observe that we have written 1, -1, 1 as a first row. Now what are the variables of x, y, z in the second equation? 2, 1, -3. Write them in the second row, 2, 1, -3. Now in the third equation, the coefficient of x, y, z are 1, 1, 1. Write them as a third row as 1, 1, 1. Into x, y and z, three variables are there, which is equals to capital B is matrix of constant, that is 4, 0, 2. You can observe that we have write as 4, 0, 2. So this is how we have converted the given equations into Ax equals to B form. As I told you before, our aim is to find the values of x, y, z. So at last you can see that we have derived the same equation, same formula, that is capital X is equals to A inverse into B by pre-multiplying both the side by A inverse. Now you know capital A is equals to kitna, 1 minus 1 1, 2 1 minus 3 and 1 1 1. So our aim now, our next target is to find the inverse of this capital A. So here also on screen you have seen that the A inverse is derived using adjoint method. So adjoint of A directly we have written over here. You know the procedure how to find the adjoint of A from the given A, and determinant of A is also written directly, that is 10. ये दोनों वैल्यू कैसे डिराइव करनी है, कैसे हम लोग फाइंड आउट करते हैं, इसका प्रोसीजर हम लोगों ने प्रीवियस लेक्चर में देखा है. सो वी विल नॉट डिस्कस और टॉक अबाउट इट. वी विल सी हाउ टू यूज दीज टू वैल्यूज इन दिस फॉर्मूला. नाउ व्हाट द फॉर्मूला इज टू फाइंड द A inverse. A inverse is equals to 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of A. We'll just put the values in this formula to find A inverse. In next step you can observe that we have written 1 upon determinant of A को मैंने किससे रिप्लेस किया है, 10 से. 1 upon 10 into adjoint of A. Now what are the elements of adjoint of A? That is 4 2 2 minus 5 0 5 1 minus 2 3. Now let us use the formula to find capital X. What is the formula to find capital X? Capital X is equals to A inverse into B. The multiplication of these two matrices with this scalar gives us the value of capital X. You can observe that at last we got capital X is equals to 1 upon 10 times 20 minus 10 10. After multiplying these two matrices we got one column matrix whose elements are 20 minus 10 and 10, and we multiply each element of this matrix by 1 upon 10. इस मैट्रिक्स के सारे एलिमेंट्स को अगर मैंने 1 upon 10 से मल्टीप्लाई किया तो आई विल गेट 2 minus 1 1 inside a square bracket, and you can observe that these two matrices are equal. It means that their corresponding elements are also equal. It means that x is equals to 2, y is equals to minus 1 and z is equals to 1. This is how we can solve the system of linear equation using inversion method. So this was all about the method of inversion to find the system, to solve the system of linear equations. Now as I told you before, there are two methods. The first method is inversion method, and now we'll discuss about the method of reduction. Now what the method of reduction is, in this method also we will convert the given equation into Ax equals to B form. हम लोग क्या करेंगे रिडक्शन मेथड में भी हमें जो इक्वेशंस दिए हैं ना उन्हें Ax equals to B form में कन्वर्ट करेंगे. Now see the example on screen. Solve the equation 2x plus 3y is equals to 9 and y minus x is equals to minus 2 using the method of reduction. So at first we'll rewrite the equations because the first there is no problem with the first equation. You can write the first equation as it is. 2x plus 3y is equals to 9. But second equation is y minus x is equals to minus 2 na. So we will write it as minus x plus y is equals to minus 2. For our convenience we'll rewrite the second equation. Now after rewriting the given equations we'll convert them into Ax equals to B form. Now what is capital A? Matrix of coefficients, that is 2 3. See the first row 2 3. Coefficients are minus 1 1, right in the second row minus 1 1 into xy, which is equals to, at right hand side we have written 9 5, that is matrix of constant, that is 9 and 5. Now we will perform some operation on this matrix unless and until we get all the elements below the diagonal are zeros. इसका मतलब ये है, यहाँ पे देखो डायगोनल एलिमेंट्स जो है ना, यू कैन ऑब्जर्व दैट. सो दिस इज द डायगोनल ऑफ मैट्रिक्स. ओके, और रिडक्शन मेथड में मेरा टारगेट क्या है, इस डायगोनल के नीचे वाले जो एलिमेंट्स है ना, देयर इज ओनली वन एलिमेंट, वहां पे जीरो लाना है बाय परफॉर्मिंग द एलिमेंट्री रो ऑपरेशंस। एलिमेंट्री रो ऑपरेशंस परफॉर्म करके हमें क्या करना है, द एलिमेंट बिलो द डायगोनल, मतलब इस डायगोनल के नीचे वाला जो एलिमेंट है ना, वो क्या करना है, हमें जीरो लाना है। वो जीरो लाने के लिए टू गेट जीरो ओवर हियर विल परफॉर्म दिस ऑपरेशन, दैट इज R2 इज इक्वल्स टू 2R2 प्लस R1। आफ्टर परफॉर्मिंग दिस रो ऑपरेशन ऑन द सेकेंड रो विल गेट जीरो ओवर हियर, क्योंकि मेरा टारगेट, मेरा एम यही है कि जो भी डायगोनल है ना मैट्रिक का, दिस इज द डायगोनल ऑफ द मैट्रिक, उसके नीचे वाला एलिमेंट जो है वो कैसा होना चाहिए, जीरो होना चाहिए। इन शॉर्ट I can tell you that our aim, our target is to convert capital A into upper triangular matrix or else lower triangular matrix. What is upper triangular matrix? What is lower triangular matrix? That we have already discussed in class 11. But in short, I'll suggest you to think about the elements which are below the diagonal. ये जो diagonal है उसके नीचे वाला element zero लाना है, यही मेरा aim है. This is my target. So after performing this operation, you can observe that we get zero over here. हमें यहाँ पे zero मिला है. Now we will again convert this matrix form into equations. इस matrix form को हम लोग वापिस equation में convert करेंगे. Now to how to convert them into equation? 2 into x, that is 2x plus 3 into y, that is 3y is equals to 9. Because the first element at right hand side is 9, so first equation we got kitna, 2x plus 3y is equals to 9, and the second equation we got 5y is equals to 5. This is how we got two equations. Equation 1 is 2x plus 3y is equals to 9, whereas equation 2 is 5y is equals to 5. Now from the second equation we can directly say that y is equals to 1, because 5y is equals to 5, that means y is equals to 5 upon 5, which is equals to 1. So this is how we got y is equals to 1. Put this value of y in the first equation, you will get x. What is x? X is equals to 3. This is how, using method of reduction, we can find the values of variables. Here we got x is equals to 3 and y is equals to 1. I would like to repeat the procedure. At first we are given two equations. We'll rewrite those equations as per the convenience or requirement. We'll convert them into Ax equals to B form. After converting them into Ax equals to B form, we'll perform some elementary row operations on matrix A to get a 0, the elements below the diagonal 0. We have performed here one operation and we got 0 over here. Now after performing the elementary row operation, we got one matrix whose elements below the diagonal are 0. We will again convert this matrix form into equation. We got two different equations. From the second equation we got the value of y. By putting it in the first equation we got the value of x. So at last we got x is equals to 3 and y is equals to 1. This is the required and unique solution of the given two linear equations. Now we'll see what if the three equations with three variables are given. To see this, we'll discuss about one particular example. Now look at the screen. You can see three equations with three variables are given to us, and we are asked to solve them using method of reduction. So here at first we'll convert the given equation into Ax equals to B form, which is already converted over here. You can observe on screen. The elements of A are 1, 3, 3, 1, 4, 4 and 1, 3, 4 into xyz is equals to 12, 15, 13. So given equations को हम लोगों ने Ax equals to B form में convert कर दिया. Now see, this is the diagonal of the matrix capital A. मैट्रिक का डायगोनल कौन सा है? ये है. द एलिमेंट्स आर 1, 4, 4. नाउ हमारा एम क्या है? इस डायगोनल के नीचे वाले जो एलिमेंट्स है ना, ये तीनों, इनको जीरो में कन्वर्ट करना है. वी हैव टू कन्वर्ट दीज 3 एलिमेंट्स इनटू जीरोस. टू कन्वर्ट देम, टू गेट जीरो ओवर हियर, विल परफॉर्म 2 रो ऑपरेशंस. R2 is equals to R2 minus R1 and R3 is equals to R3 minus R1. After performing these 2 operations, we'll get 3 zeros below the diagonal. डायगोनल के नीचे वाले तीनों एलिमेंट्स हमें क्या मिल गए? जीरो मिल गए. ये जीरो मिलने के बाद अगेन नाउ वी विल कन्वर्ट दिस मैट्रिक्स फॉर्म इनटू इक्वेशंस. इक्वेशन में उसको कन्वर्ट करेंगे. इक्वेशन में कन्वर्ट करने के बाद हमें कौन से इक्वेशन मिलेंगे? x प्लस 3y प्लस 3z इज इक्वल्स टू 12, y प्लस z इज इक्वल्स टू 3 and z is equals to 1. After converting this matrix form into equations, we'll get 3 different equations. Now from the first equation, in the first equation there are 3 variables. In the second equation we'll get 2 variables, that is y and z, but in the third equation there is only 1 variable. So from the third equation we can directly say that z is equals to 1. थर्ड इक्वेशन में हमें z का जो वैल्यू मिला है ना, वो हम लोग सेकेंड इक्वेशन में पुट करेंगे टू गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ y. Once we get y, we'll put y, the values of y and z in the first equation so as to get the value of x. And after performing these calculations, you can observe that definitely we are going to get the values of x, y, z as x is equals to 3, y is equals to 2 and z is equals to 1. I'll suggest you to verify whether these 3 values are correct or not at home. Okay, now this was all about the method of reduction. Now see, one more example is there on screen. 3 equations with 3 variables are given. X plus y plus z is equals to 1, 2x plus 3y plus 2z is equals to 2, and the last equation is x plus y plus 2z is equals to 4. Let me tell you, the process is same. In the beginning we'll convert them into ax equals to b form, then we'll perform some elementary row operations to get the elements, to convert the elements below the diagonal into zeros. जीरो में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए, कन्वर्ट करने के बाद हमें जो मैट्रिक मिलेगा, मैट्रिक फॉर्म मिलेगा, उसको हम लोग डायरेक्टली विल कन्वर्ट इट इनटू इक्वेशन. उसको वापस इक्वेशन में कन्वर्ट करेंगे. इक्वेशन में कन्वर्ट करने के बाद इजीली वी कैन फाइंड द वैल्यूज ऑफ एक्स, वाई, जेड. सो हेयर आफ्टर all these calculations we got x is equals to -2, y is equals to 0 and z is equals to 3. The process is same. एग्जाम्पल कोई भी रहने दो, अगर सिर्फ मेथड देखने का, वेदर यू आर आस्क्ड टू फाइंड, वेदर यू आर आस्क्ड टू यूज द इन्वर्जन मेथड और रिडक्शन मेथड, जो भी मेथड दिया है वो मेथड ऑब्जर्व करने का और उसी मेथड से हमें एग्जाम्पल या क्वेश्चन क्या करना है, सॉल्व करना है. नाउ लेट अस डिस्कस द लास्ट एग्जाम्पल. नाउ some information is given to us. The cost of 2 books and 6 notebooks is rupees 34, and the cost of 3 books and 4 notebooks is rupees 31. Using matrices, find the cost of 1 book and 1 notebook. Okay, now some information is provided to us. So at first we'll use this information, we'll convert this information into equations. Okay, for that at first it is very necessary to explain, to write what are x and y. Here you can observe that we have defined x and y as follows. See the first line, let x and y be the cost of 1 book and 1 notebook respectively. जो क्वेश्चन हमें पूछा है उसको ध्यान में रखते हुए हम लोग क्या करेंगे, वेरिएबल डिफाइन करेंगे. यहाँ पे ये फर्स्ट लाइन में जो लिखा है ना, उसे कहते हैं कि वेरिएबल डिफाइन करना. सो एट फर्स्ट इन द बिगिनिंग वी हैव डिफाइंड व्हाट इज एक्स एंड वाई. सो एक्स इज द कॉस्ट ऑफ 1 बुक, वेयर वाई इज द कॉस्ट ऑफ 1 नोटबुक. So from the given information, now we can write the given information, we can convert the given information into equation. So first equation we got 2x plus 6y is equals to 34, because 2 बुक्स की और 6 नोटबुक्स की कीमत कितनी बताई है यहाँ पे 34 बताई है. सो 2x plus 6y is equals to 34. From the second line we can write 3x plus 4y is equals to 31. 3x plus 4y is equals to 31. See, we got these two equations from the given information. We have derived, we have written two equation after डिफाइनिंग द वेरिएबल्स. वेरिएबल्स डिफाइन करने के बाद हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे दो इक्वेशंस लिखे हैं. नाउ हियर वी आर आस्क्ड टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ द कॉस्ट ऑफ वन बुक एंड वन नोटबुक. वी आर आस्क्ड टू सॉल्व दिस यूजिंग मैट्रिसेस बट नो स्पेसिफिक मेथड इज गिवन. So in this case you can use any method, either inversion method or reduction method. We can use any one of these two and find the value of x. यहाँ पे ना method of reduction use किया है. पहले ना फर्स्ट इक्वेशन को मैट्रिक फॉर्म में, फर्स्ट और सेकंड इक्वेशन को मैट्रिक फॉर्म में लिखा है. मैट्रिक फॉर्म में लिखने के बाद यहाँ पे जीरो लाने की कोशिश की. जीरो, वंस वी गॉट जीरो ओवर हियर we'll again write the metric form into equations. इक्वेशन में कन्वर्ट करने के बाद आफ्टर few calculation we got the values of x as 5 and the value of y as 4. X is equals to 5 and y is equals to 4. X is equals to 5 is nothing but the cost of one book and y is equals to 4 is nothing but the cost of one notebook. So this was all about the inversion method and reduction method. Now students, you can see I have given two exercises. 3 examples are there. You are asked to solve using inversion method, and in second question 4 examples are there, 4 equations are there, and you are asked to solve these 4 equation using reduction method. I'll suggest you to try those examples at home. If you have any query, difficulty regarding any one of the example, you can ask us. You can send us queries, difficulties on WhatsApp group which is where you have added before. Okay, please pen down all the equations which you can see on a screen. Okay, till then, stay home, stay happy and stay healthy. Thank you.